Queen Elizabeth II had banned former President Barack Obama from Prince Harry's royal wedding to American actress Meghan Markle. In an interview on Wednesday, Prince Harry then dropped a truth bomb live on air. Although Prince Harry has fostered a friendship with the 44th president, as the pair share many of the same liberal views. The Queen has banned her grandson from inviting Obama to his wedding, which is set to take place in March of next year, because it could offend President Donald Trump. Trump has not yet met Queen Elizabeth, and British relations with his administration have hit a low point, so it would be seen as a major snub to invite Obama. Clearly, the Queen does not want to anger the most powerful leader in the world just so that Harry can add a bit of progressive star power to his wedding's guest list. And then there's the fact that Harry's betrothed is an avid Trump hater. Markle was even among the celebrities who vowed to move to Canada if Trump were to be elected. As part of his role as guest editor for BBC Radio, Prince Harry interviewed Obama in September at the Invictus Games in Toronto, Canada. Their talk was released today, on the heels of the news that Obama would not be getting a coveted invite to the royal wedding. Prince Harry's role as guest editor for BBC News is getting a lot of play today because of his most recent guest, former President Barack Obama, in his first post-presidential interview. The interview, which has been a big story on the cable and broadcast networks today, aired this morning on BBC Radio, but was actually recorded in Toronto in September during the Invictus Games. The Prince asked the President for his thoughts on the day he left office, as well as his post-presidential work with the Obama Foundation. Source: Adweek. BBC News then interviewed Harry regarding his interview with Obama. Naturally, the Prince was asked whether the former president would be invited to his wedding. And he attempted to avoid controversy by saying that he does not know who will or will not be invited to his own wedding. We haven't put the guest list together yet, so who knows whether he's going to be invited or not. Wouldn't want to ruin that surprise, said Harry. Britain's Prince Harry has avoided opening up a diplomatic rift between the British and US governments over the guest list for his wedding to Meghan Markle, saying plans had yet to be finalised. Asked on a BBC radio program whether he would invite former US President Barack Obama, Harry swerved the question, saying he didn't want to ruin that surprise. There has been speculation in the UK media that British officials fear the political consequences if the couple decide to invite Barack and Michelle Obama, with whom they are friends, but not President Donald Trump. Markle, an American actor, has been critical of Trump in the past, and there is already widespread controversy in the UK over the prospect of an official visit by the president to the UK. Source: CNN. In reality, Harry and Meghan will have very little say when it comes to who they can invite to their own wedding. These matters are choreographed down to the smallest detail by British officials. Markle may fancy herself an activist, but she'll have to start pulling the reins on that little side gig and learn to keep her big mouth shut. Royals are not permitted to make political statements or push a certain agenda. This will be one of the many things Markle will be forced to give up if she wants to ride the gravy train as a member of the royal family for the rest of her life.